for the year 2020-21. We welcome Rotarian Surendra Mishra sir, Rotarian Nishal Pandey sir, Rotarian Maya Singh ma'am, and Dr. Pushp Lamba sir on this evening, and we are eternally grateful to you for blessing us with your presence. We are honored to have with us our DRR Rotractor Varda Sardana, the District Secretariat, our ZRR Rotractor Gerald George, members of the Executive Council, fellow presidents, our family members, and friends. I would now request Rotractor Eshita Vats, our past president, to call the meeting to order.
Due to certain reasons, Rotractor Eshita isn't with us, so we'll skip that part.
Anything is incomplete without the blessings of God. So to begin, let's light a lamp. I request all of you to please join your hands and close your eyes for 2 minutes.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय असतो मा सद्गमय सद्गमय ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् सरस्वती महाभागे विद्ये कमलालोचने विद्यारूपे विशालाक्षि विद्यां देहि नमोस्तुते नमोस्तुते सर्वमङ्गल्यमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते नमोस्तुते ॐ द्यः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः शान्ति.
Thank you for your cooperation. I would now request Rotractor Ishan Bhaduri to tell us more about Rotract Club of Noida Youth.
Thank you, Rotractor Jay. Before we begin with the installation ceremony, I would like to quote Mr. Ray Kroc, founder of McDonald's. He said, and I quote, "Nothing in this world can take the place of good old persistence. Talent won't. Nothing's more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius won't. Unrecognized genius is practically a cliche. Education won't, while the world is full of educated fools. Persistence and determination all alone are powerful." I unquote. Rotaract Club of Noida Youth tends to stand and fulfill its duties with the determination and persistence, irrespective of the hurdles that show up as an opportunity to do something great against the odds. Our club got the privilege to successfully contribute and serve the Rotaract community as well as the people around. When the whole world stood stalled by the horrific pandemic, Rotaract Club of Noida Youth worked hard in silence and provided you with Aramp, an event at the international platform with world-known personalities as its speakers. Be it Rotaract District Marathon, blood donation camps, suicide prevention awareness drives, and many more, Rotaract Club of Noida Youth has performed every task with due diligence and sheer determination. Now let's take a ride down the memory lane to get a brief history about the club. Do not worry, I won't take much of your time so as to bore you. Our beloved club received its charter certificate undersigned by the President of Rotary International on 11th of January 2016 and has been functioning under the guidance of Rotary Club of Kaushambi, Rotary International District 3012. Till now, the club has witnessed 4 Rotractors who got the privilege to serve as the club presidents. They are Rotractor Kumar Karan as our charter president of the club with the theme Make a Difference for the Rotary year 2016 to 17, followed by Rotractor Priyanshu Kothari with the theme Make a Difference for the Rotary year 2017 to 2018. Thereafter, we have had Rotractor Ishita Vats with the theme For Nature and Peace for the Rotary year 2018 to 2019, who was succeeded by Rotractor Dipanshi Trivedi with the theme Together We Can Make a Difference for the Rotary year 2019 to 2020. On behalf of Rotary Club of Noida Youth, I welcome you all again to today's installation ceremony of Rotractor Vartika and her team. Thank you for joining us. Your presence is of a great pleasure to us.
Thank you, Rotractor Ishan. Right from its inception, Rotary Club of Noida Youth has strived towards ensuring holistic development of all its members by giving them opportunities to carry out welfare activities for the development of its members, for the betterment of society, to connect with leaders and industry experts, to establish connections worldwide, and to work on their professional development. But none of this would have been possible without the club support system, our Rotractors and leaders who have worked tirelessly in this regard. Now comes the time we've all been waiting for, the collaring ceremony of Rotractor Vartika. May I please request Rotractor Kumar Karan for collaring her.
A hearty namaskar and thank you all for joining. So I'll share a little story with you all about how I became the president. I had recently become an adult the day I had joined Rotary Club of Noida Youth. I would say I was an adult only on papers. I am still a child at heart. I was welcomed very warmly here, and like any other committed member, I kept the projects that I was told to do. I was lucky that my club members bestowed their love on me, and they saw something in me that I was unaware of, the ability to lead. I was given a chance, which they call as my test, to lead a project, which was a major one. I was doubtful when I started. I had to research, I had to talk to people, I had to ask questions, I had to keep up with all of them. I remember how much I used to dread all of that. I used to think that I would be mocked at when people would see me volunteering and not getting anything in return. But this club and its members made sure that I made everyone quiet with my feats. I was motivated, I was recognized and felicitated at each step. And that made me happy as any child would be. Who knew that this was their strategy to make me realize my potential, which they did beautifully. It was them who stood by me saying, Vartika, you have it in you. You can do it. Take up challenges and show the world what you're made of. And that is how I became the president. And today I'm really thankful to everyone who has bestowed their trust on me. And my team members, you all are my strength. That is something I and you all have come to discover with this tenure. No doubt the tenure is almost about to end, but I promise that we will continue to rise higher.
Thank you, Rotractor Vartika. It has been rightly said that talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships. On this note, we will now begin with the pinning of the board members. May I request the parents of each board members to pin their child. We are pleased to introduce to you Rotractor Sejal as our club secretary. Rotractor Shivani as the vice president. We are delighted to have Rotractor Smart as our treasurer. Rotractor Ishan Bhaduri as our director, community service. We are delighted to have with us Rotractor Rishabh as our Director, International Services. Rotractor Pratyush as our Director, Club Service and Director, Social Media and PR. Rotractor Mahika as our editor. Rotractor Ridhima as our editor. Rotractor Ritu as our Director, Membership and Growth.
Turn on the camera for the first time. I play amnesia in Minecraft online. I feel I never fall.
Heartiest congratulations to the entire team. It is not the oath that makes us believe the man, but the man the oath. Now it's time for the oath-taking ceremony. May I please request Rotractor Vartika to take over.
So we all would repeat the oath after Rotractor Ishita says it first. Okay. I, Rotractor Ishita, do pledge before this assembly of fellow Rotarians and Rotractors that I shall dedicate myself to the ideals of the Rotract through service to mankind at all times. I, Rotractor Vartika,
I, Dr. Shivani.
I, Dr. Manish Kumar.
I, Rotractor Ishan.
Sejal.
I, Rotractor Mahika.
I, Rotractor Rishabh.
I retract this
Pledge
command.
before this assembly
Pledge before this assembly
Pledge before this assembly
of fellow Rotarians and Rotaractors
of fellow Rotarians and Rotaractors
Retractors.
and protractors
that I shall dedicate myself
that I shall dedicate myself
to the ideals of Rotaract,
to the
To the
ideals of
ideals of
Rotaract
Rotaract.
through service to mankind at all times.
through service to mankind at
Mankind
all
all
times.
times.
I pledge
I pledge
Pledge
that I shall hold high
that I shall
I
hold
shall
high
hold high
that I
the,
shall hold high
the object of the Rotaract movement
The
object of the Rotaract
Rotaract
movement
object of the Rotaract movement
by practice and propagation,
by practice and
and
practice and
propagation
by
propagation
practice and propagation
in all aspects
in all aspects
in all
of my activity.
of my activity.
of my activity.
I further pledge
I further pledge
to
I
uphold and abide
pledge
to uphold and
and
abide
abide
by the Constitution
Constitution
hold
and bylaws of Rotaract movement and bylaws
and
of
bylaws of
Rotaract
Rotaract,
movement, ever
by
putting into
Constitution
practice
ever
by
put
taking into practice
Rotaract's motto,
Rotaract's
Rotaract's
motto,
motto,
self-development,
self-development
fellowship
self-development,
through service.
and
Fellowship
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 through
through
service.
service.
I shall use the four-way test
I
I
shall
I
Shall
shall
use
use
the
the
four-way
four-way
test
test
as the basis of all my actions, as
as
the
the
as the
basis
basis
of
of
basis
all
of
all
my
all
my
my
actions
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 as of
and activations and to help advance the object of Rotary. And
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 activations
activations and to
and to
help
help advance
advance
the
the object of
object of
Rotary.
Rotary. I also pledge
I also pledge
I also pledge
to give meaning
to
To
give
give
meaning
meaning
to this year's Rotary theme.
to
to
this
this
to
year's
this
Rotary
Rotary
theme.
theme.
Rotary opens opportunities.
Rotary
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 opens
opens
opportunities.
opportunities.
opportunity.
John C. Maxwell rightly said, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. On this note, may I now please request our DRR Rotaractor Varda Sardana to address the gathering.
Thank you so much, Jay. I hope I'm audible. Okay. So, respected Rotarians, parents, and my dear fellow Rotractors, a very good evening to all of you. Congratulations, Vartika, for finally having your installation ceremony, and congratulations to the entire board for successfully keeping together for the past 7.5 months, strongly and moving forward in the absolutely right manner, just like a team should. I
Thank you
still
so much,
remember. I still remember that it was in the year, I think, in the beginning of 2020, January or February 2020. Uh, Me and Vivek were discussing something. Vivek is also present, so he would agree that uh, Rotary Club of Noida Youth was coming up with new initiatives on the group that we had created for the presidents. They were having their meetings, they were discussing their projects, they were having their customized T-shirts. So when the other clubs were still planning and they were going on for the year 2019-20, this club has already started with their meetings, with their ideation and some sort of execution for the upcoming year. So that is one thing that I still remember about Rotary Club of Noida Youth. I remembered it discussing with Rotractor Vivek about how this club has suddenly jumped up from the ashes and how we really look forward to this club doing wonders in the upcoming year. And it did actually. When the year started, you guys started with a bang, and I hope you know what I'm talking about, the global conference. Again, when things were just building up, Rotary Club of Noida, you just dropped a big bomb that we are doing a global conference and we are having Rotractors and Rotarians from around the world who are being part of the conference. And we're also doing a fundraiser for polio eradication. And we are having our, president, RI President-elect Shekhar Mehta on board. So it was very surreal. It was a very big moment and a proud moment for all of us, for the entire District 3012. So I'm really, really happy and proud to have Rotary Club of Noida Youth as part of RID 3012. And I'm so happy to see you all, finally see you all. And Vartika told me in the beginning, in the beginning of the day, in the morning, that finally your colleges would be reopening, you would be coming back, and finally we would have, well, most probably we are going to have a chance, an opportunity to meet each other in person. So really looking forward to that, and congratulations, all the best for all the upcoming activities that you are planning, all the best for everything, the journey that lies ahead of you, and congratulations once again to you as well as your parents for the successful 7 months that you have carried forward with so much enthusiasm and gusto. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your kind words. May I now request Rotractor Sejal to deliver the vote of thanks.
On the behalf of Rotary Club of Noida Youth, I, Rotaractor Sejal, thank you all for being on board with us for the installation ceremony of the theme for the year 2020-21. I now take this opportunity to thank DRR Rotaractor Varda Sardana, our ZRR Rotaractor Gerald, the District Secretariat, members of the Executive Council, fellow presidents, our family members and friends who joined us today. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks speech and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this year a memorable one. Rotaract has always been close to my heart, and all the time spent working towards a better society is really special. Life is full of ups and downs, and so was our journey this year. It taught us things that no book can teach us. It gave us the happiness that no event could have given us. A big thank you to all my team members for being so supportive and helpful. Whatever this club has achieved till now is a combined efforts of all the sharp minds that have come together to do something for the society. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to Rotaractor Jay, Rotaractor Pratyush, Rotaractor Ishan, Rotaractor Karan, and Rotaractor Ishita for the planning and the perfect logistic support and guidance that they have extended to all of us. I now request Rotaractor Vartika to adjourn the meeting.
First, I'll thank all of you for joining us. And thanks a lot, Cheryl. Thanks a lot, Vidya. Thanks a lot, Medika, Shubhangi, Bhavya, Gyan, Aditya, Sakshi, Shagufta, Garima, Karan. And I hope I've covered everybody for all your messages. And I'm really sorry if I've skipped anybody. And I wish that all of you have a pleasant evening ahead. I now adjourn the meeting.